Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you about the current state of affairs. Now we finally have our modem back. Now what actually did happen? On the 12th of August in the evening we noticed that the modem was broken. Now that it had been a very hot day and everybody had been walking around with drinking water, and some of the water must have been spilled on the modem. We thought for a moment that it was because of cooling elements, but the cooling elements were packed in towels to be sure that the condensed water didn't drop somewhere, so that couldn't be the case. And actually the puddle of water that we found next to the modem was too big to be the result of condensed water. So somebody must have spilled a glass of water. Now, at that time of the day we couldn't get in touch anymore with the ISP, nobody picked up the phone there, so the first thing we did the next morning at the 13th of August on a Tuesday was calling the ISP. They took up the phone. Fortunately, they made up a ticket, a technical ticket, and they told us that it would take minimum 2 working days or maximum 5 working days to get the new modem. Okay, so we waited. Now, the trouble was the 15th of August is an official holiday in Belgium, and some companies then make what they call the bridge, and they close for the Thursday, 15th of August, but also for the following Friday and Saturday. So were those days taken into account as working days or not? We actually didn't know that. We knew that the 15th didn't count, but the others might well or not count. Anyway, we started counting. Yeah. Now it's an official holiday, so most governmental organizations made the bridge and took, but some of the private companies also make that bridge, as they say, so they have an extended weekend. Now we waited till the 22nd of August, so next week, Thursday. We still didn't have a modem at that moment. We called in the morning. We didn't get a lot of help from some of the people working there. Others, on the other hand, were very helpful. And they found out that there was a technical ticket made, but no modem was ordered. Nobody ordered a modem at that moment. So the guy who helped us on the week before on Thursday actually didn't give an order to send us a modem. So again, we were in a new period of minimum 2, maximum 5 working days. Now, we didn't want to make the same mistake as we had done before by waiting and waiting and waiting. So that was a Thursday, so we didn't expect it for Friday. That would have been a bit too early, although I think they made a mistake, so they should have tried to send us the modem earlier than usual and use another way to bring it to us. Anyway, they didn't do that, so we had to bridge another weekend without a modem. And on Monday I called them. That was the 26th. On the 26th of August, Monday, I called them. I didn't want to wait anymore. So I called them, then they said it will arrive today or tomorrow. Okay, today or tomorrow. The 27th, we still hadn't received anything. I called them again, and again they said today or tomorrow. So it gave the impression to be some kind of standard phrase which I used, but which actually didn't mean anything. And on the 28th, again nothing was arrived. So I called again. And then somebody took a deeper look into the case and said that it turned out that it actually was sent as a package. I knew by which company it was sent, but they also distribute letters, and it was actually sent as a package to a pickup point, and we didn't know that. Now it turns out that the pickup point, the fact is they sent me an email, the package service sent me an email, but they sent me an email on an email address I usually don't use, because the official email address of the company is not the same as the email address from the provider which provides an internet connection actually. And I also didn't want to be at somebody else's place and check all email addresses I have and all email boxes and putting all those those uh, those access information in it, and I wanted to avoid that, of course. So I limited the amount of addresses I checked, and email addresses and email inboxes and so on I checked. Not to have my passwords everywhere. That would be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Now, nothing went wrong, but you know, if you want to keep something secret, the first thing you have to do is shut up yourself. So I didn't want to spread my passwords everywhere. So the woman from the ISP service then told me on which email address they had sent me an email to let me know that the modem was arrived, and it was indeed one of the email addresses I didn't check. I checked it, and it turned out actually that the modem was already available at the pickup point since Monday, and we were Wednesday at that moment. I checked it on the 28th of Wednesday, the 28th Wednesday of August, and it was already there on 26th. Luckily, I did some translations. I sent the translation via some other process, some third parties. The translations got in time with the clients. After which then I decided to work on the installation of the modem, because you actually never know what's going on. And well, it took some time, you know, because if you connect the modem to the computer and the internet, then everything is okay, except that Windows installs it for a private network, and you have to go into the settings of internet and networks to change private into public networks, which is a bit creepy, because there it's also mentioned and that you give the possibility to outside computers to check and to access your files. So it's phrased in a bit of a creepy way. Of course, if you have a good virus scanner and so on, that's not really a problem, but it feels awkward. So I changed the setting from private to public, and since then I have my internet connection again, and I have my email connections again, and everything works fine again. But it took some time, it took 2 weeks, and I would like to thank all the clients for their patience. And I would advise anybody who gets something like that, call as soon as possible, even if they promise you that it will take minimum 2 or maximum 5 work days. Don't wait till the 5th. Call starting from the 2nd official work day, because then we would have discovered earlier that actually nothing had been ordered and nothing had been sent. They had only made a ticket. I don't know why, because they don't send a technician, so why would they make a technical ticket? There was no reason for it. It would only have been interesting if they would have sent a technician. But the only thing they did was put the modem in a package and send it with the cheapest way they had to send the package to us. I expected that it would arrive at our address, at the office address, but it didn't. It arrived in a pickup point. Yeah. So, and we didn't know about that. Now, thank you all for your patience, and we can go and work again. Bye.